Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Her Excellency Madam President Tsai Ing-wen has arrived. Please welcome Her Excellency with a big round of applause. 各位长官贵宾，中华民国蔡英文总统正式会场，请各位掌声欢迎蔡总统。我们同行贵宾还包括有财团法人国防安全研究院董事长霍守业霍董事长，以及外交部部长吴钊燮吴部长。Now, Her Excellency is accompanied by the Chairman of the Institute of National Defense and Security Research, Mr. Huo Shouye, and the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Joseph Wu. 我们非常欢迎我们的大会贵宾蔡英文总统莅临现场。Thank you very much. Please take your seats. 请各位入座，谢谢。Let us welcome the co-host of the forum, the chairman of the Institute for National Defense and Security Research, Republic of China, Taiwan, Mr. Huo Shouye, to come onto stage delivering his opening statement. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Chairman Huo Shouye.
Good morning. Welcome everyone to this important security conference. These are turbulent times. Natural and man-made disasters are hurting us. Ideology is at odds. The powerful do whatever they like. Science and technology are developing very fast. The pursuit of the universal values of democracy and freedom is getting stronger. And so is the pursuit of common interest. I'm very glad to see all of you here, to see those on the screen from far away, to see those sitting in front of me. We come together in the next 2 days to look at how to promote security and a secure prosperity. We come together to safeguard the Indo-Pacific region. I hope together we can find some good conclusions. Allow me now to escort on stage to give us a warm welcome the President of the Republic of China, Madam Tsai Ing-wen. 请各位鼓掌欢迎。
Thank you. Now we invite our very special guest with our great privilege and distinct honor, Her Excellency Madam President Tsai Ing-wen, to address the opening ceremony.
Institute for National Defense and Security Research, Chairman Huo Shouye, former U.S. National Security Advisor, General McMaster, Foreign Minister Joseph Wu, distinguished guests of this year's Katagulan Forum, participants joining us via the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
I would like to begin with a very warm welcome to all of today's participants from around the world. Through modern technology and our determination to overcome time differences, we have gathered here today to discuss key issues that affect us all. I hope that after the pandemic has receded, you all have a chance to visit Taiwan and experience our vibrant democracy for yourselves. While science and technology have made today's event possible, they have their limitations. 2020 will be remembered as the year that mankind was presented with the greatest challenge of the 21st century. That is the COVID-19 pandemic. As of this week, there are over 27 million confirmed cases worldwide and about 890,000 deaths. Countries all over the world are now dealing with the second and third waves of infection. But medical experts are working around the clock to develop a vaccine. The challenge is daunting, but no one is yielding. Certainly not us in Taiwan. Taiwan's efforts to combat COVID-19 are a good story to tell. Beginning in January this year, my government was proactive, decisive, and transparent in combating the virus. Taiwan's success story is a well-told one, and I need not repeat it in details here. But the most important lesson for us all is that Taiwan was able to become one of the safest places in the world during the pandemic, and we made sure of this while maintaining our democratic principles and freedoms. The effectiveness of our democratic governance, in spite of the pandemic, was made possible through the joint efforts of individual citizens, the business community, civil society, and the government. One well-known aspect of our response is the rapid expansion of the face mask production through extensive public and private collaborations. Taiwan is now the second largest face mask producer in the world, making 20 million masks per day. This achievement has allowed us to donate more than 51 million masks to more than 80 countries. Face masks embossed with "Made in Taiwan" can be seen from the White House to the streets of Europe, Japan, and many other places around the world. Taiwan's efforts do not stop here. We have research teams working with different partners in the United States and Europe to develop a vaccine. Our top research institute has developed a rapid diagnostic test that can detect the virus in just 15 minutes. We have also held numerous meetings to exchange knowledge and expertise regarding the prevention and control of COVID-19 with friends in the international community. Taiwan can help was a motto for our efforts to support the global community in combating the pandemic. It is because we truly believe that helping ourselves enables us to help others, and that when we help ourselves, others will help us. This is also an important belief to maintain as we all face daunting security challenges in the Indo-Pacific region. Taiwan stands at the forefront of defending democracy from authoritarian aggression, and our commitment to democracy and its value is unwavering. As the President of Taiwan, I have worked to further accelerate the development of our asymmetrical capabilities to strengthen our national defense. Planning for substantive reforms on our military reserve and mobilization system is also well underway. Taiwan bears the ultimate responsibility for our own defense. My government has increased our defense budget in proportion to the military challenges we face. As Commander-in-Chief, it is my responsibility to ensure that our men and women in uniform have the equipment they need, and for the Taiwanese people to feel confident in our self-defense. We've also procured necessary equipment from the United States, including new F-16Bs, as well as missiles and other additions to the asymmetric capabilities. I am pleased that over the past 4 years, we have engaged in a regular process for ourselves, fulfilling our defense priorities. At the same time, my government has been committed to enhancing our domestic production capabilities. We are engaged in new aircraft and naval vessels production, because we believe that a robust defense posture can be better supported by a more competitive defense industry. As a result, our T-5 Brave Eagle first took flight in June this year, and is one of the most advanced fifth-generation advanced jet trainers in the world. We are giving ourselves the tools to defend our home, our democracy, and our region. But no one country can accomplish the goals of maintaining regional peace, stability, and security alone. They require far-reaching collaboration. This is where we need others' help, and this is where we can help each other. The rapid militarization of the South China Sea, increasing and frequent gray zone tactics in the Taiwan Strait and East China Sea, coercive diplomacy used against countries and corporations, just to name a few, are all destabilizing the Indo-Pacific region. Furthermore, Hong Kong's recent past shows us that liberty and freedom can easily be lost if our efforts to protect them are not coordinated and sustained. It is time for like-minded countries and democratic friends in the Indo-Pacific region and beyond to discuss a framework to generate sustained and concerted efforts to maintain a strategic order that deters unilateral aggressive actions. We need a strategic order that encourages cooperation, transparency, and problem solving through dialogue, not threats of war. We need a strategy that avoids war, yet clearly conveys our resolve to protect our democracies. If the pandemic has taught us anything at all, it is that transparency and good governance prevail and best serve our people. The challenges we face during this era of COVID-19 go beyond public health and security. The pandemic has also severely disrupted national economies and international trade. One of the most important and painful lessons that we have learned is this: the global supply chains and trade mechanisms we have come to heavily rely on are highly fragile and are often subject to coercive measures by aggressive actors. However, the current situation gives us an opportunity to re-examine and reorganize economic and trade cooperation, and most importantly, adapt to restructuring supply chains and reinforce fair and non-coercive trade rules. Last week, during the groundbreaking visit by Czech Republic's Senate President to Taiwan, the American Institute in Taiwan, that is AIT, hosted the Forum on Supply Chain Restructuring, improving resilience among its like-minded partners. Participants included representatives from the EU, Japan, the Czech Republic, and Taiwan. The discussions included the need for restructuring global supply chains to bring them closer to home or locate them in like-minded economies. Most importantly, these global supply chains should also be secure and free from political coercion. Taiwan and the United States also issued a joint declaration on 5G security. We agree that we should all be responsible for evaluating 5G hardware and software suppliers and supply chains to promote secure 5G architecture. Taiwan and the United States will also help raise awareness about the risk regarding 5G networks and work with like-minded partners to develop appropriate standards, guidelines, and best practices. This symbolizes a new chapter in the collaboration between like-minded partners who share the values and a new future for the rules-based order in Indo-Pacific and around the globe. This alliance will safeguard the values we cherish most. That is freedom, safety, human rights, and democracy. Let me conclude by saying that time and again, we have confronted great challenges, and yet we have always been able to weather these storms by believing in our values and working together. Only by doing so can we create a peaceful, prosperous, and secure Indo-Pacific region. Security and economic development cannot be separated. A lack of economic integration amongst like-minded countries will only drive us to seek short-term solutions with those who do not share our values and beliefs. Divided, we fall. Together, we are more than the sum of our parts. One day, the current pandemic will recede, but I sincerely believe that the solidarity we develop through our efforts to create a free, open, and prosperous region will continue to be a force in the future. Finally, I would like to thank Chairman Hall for his invitation and all the participants who made time to join us. I wish you all the best and a successful forum. Thank you.